Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for February. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm going to be looking at your energy and the energy of the person on your mind. In regards to love, of course, we will have to cater to the season. And I'm going to be starting off with an oracle deck for each of you. I'm going to be pulling your reading on this side and your person's reading on this side. Remember that the energies can be reversed and flip-flopped. Don't force a message if you don't see fit. All right. I will be rolling some dice towards the end of the reading to get some initials and sun signs and angel numbers for you. And I will also be pulling 3 cards from the universe about your connection. So make sure you stick around for that. We have boundaries. Gemini, number 26. All right. That says a lot in just one word. Some of you could have your guard up, and for good reason. We have the world, achievement and fulfillment. Something's come full circle here, Gemini. It's like you finally extracted every ounce of wisdom from a particular situation and you feel like there's nothing more you can do here. We have the 8 of Cups, new direction and walking away. Some of you have walked away from a situation. Whoop. Okay. Even if you haven't walked away, you're either planning to walk away or you're planning to put those boundaries up so that you're not hurt anymore. There's an emotional disconnection, so to speak. But we have the Ace of Cups. Either you're ready for new love here, Gemini, or you're ready to bring a new spark of love within an existing connection because you're realizing that the template that you have been following so far is not conducive to the health of this relationship. The Lovers, beautiful. There you are, Gemini energy. Something needs to change here. And I feel like you're very adamant about that. You're not willing to go along to get along, you know. Something needs to change here. The 5 of Wands with the 8 of Cups. There's been a lot of conflict internally and maybe even externally where you feel like you're not on the same page as your person. And then we have the Tower. This is a very direct, in-your-face kind of reading. I have the Hermit with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, with the King of Swords, the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You are healing. Some of you may be sitting in isolation. There may be a separation. Boundaries have been put up. There could have been a little bit of blocking, unblocking, and all of that happening here, Gemini. I will have to clarify because, the cards are glaringly obvious, but I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. The Chariot with the World. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, 6 of Cups. I feel like some of you just want to break free. While I feel like there's love in this connection, but some of you are just exhausted. You're tired. And you don't want to walk away, you want to run away. But I feel like some of you can't do that. You could be married here. It is possible the Lovers could represent a higher level of commitment. Or this could just be a long relationship. Doesn't have to be. It could be a short one. But it almost feels like the connection here is so deep that you have to break free. You can't just waltz your way out of it. Right? And I'm not saying that you are physically walking away or separating from somebody, but that is the mindset where you feel like you need some time by yourself. The World again with the 8 of Cups. My God. With the Devil, the Empress and the Fool. Some of you, 9 of Wands. You're just tired of this bullshit. Gemini, that's what I feel like. You're tired of this bullshit. There's a reason you're looking for a new direction because whoever it is that you're dealing with is full of toxicity. And again, I don't want to plant a seed in your mind about whoever this is. I don't want to do that because connections take time to develop, right? And again, this can be highly nuanced. This person is not all bad, but there are a few traits within this individual where you feel that you're having to heal constantly. You're having to isolate constantly because they're rubbing you the wrong way, which is why these boundaries are up. And I feel like they should remain up till this person transmutes this negative energy. I'm all for the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. I'm all for telling you that this relationship has a lot of potential. This person has a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential. But that's what you need to focus on right now. The Empress. Again, no gender in tarot. You could be a man watching this. But in order to earn this brand new leap of faith, this is not just about pointing fingers. This is about self-reflection as well. You can't clap with one hand. Understand where you are going wrong. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups is absolutely stunning energy. This is telling me that this can come back online. But are you sitting in that Empress archetype or the Emperor archetype, whatever gender you resonate with? Are you sitting in that chair? If you are not, you will not be able to attract a whole partner. You will keep attracting devils. I'm shaking. You will keep attracting devils. It flipped over in my hand. I'm going to get another card. I do have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is hilarious. I have a Gemini, Venus and Mercury, so I connect with your reading so well, Gemini, more than the other signs. But let's see what we have. We have the Two of Swords. Let's call a spade, shall we? I feel like you're making excuses for this person. Oh, this woman's calling my person toxic, and this person is the King of Pentacles. They're not toxic at all. They are stable, they're hardworking. I've built a home with this person, metaphorically or otherwise. Okay, that's all well and good. But like I said, not everybody is entirely negative or evil. It's highly nuanced. A lot of people have equal measures of evil and good in them. They have equal measures of positivity and negativity within them. Some people lean more towards the shadow, right? And they pull you into that shadow with them, where you're swimming in the darkness. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're swimming in the darkness, but you're telling me, oh, at least I'm with them though, right? No, absolutely not. That's not okay. Call a spade a spade. You need to gallop, Gemini, towards the sun. That is the plan the universe has for you. The Five of Wands wanted to show itself on top of the Five of Wands. That's a lot of conflict. The Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles with Temperance and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Knight of Pentacles again with the Six of Swords. I get that you're frustrated here. I get you're frustrated with the slowness of this energy, with the slow progress of this connection. I get it. But I'm not lying to you. You're just going to have to believe me. When I rested my hand on my lap, the Five of Swords just flipped over. Landed face front. Stop looking for shortcuts here. Stop telling me and stop telling this other person, oh, that's a lot of water under the bridge. Let's just, not talk about it and move on with our lives. A lot of distress needs to be addressed here. And if you feel you can't communicate with this person and you can't talk about your feelings and your needs to this person right now, stay quiet. Stay quiet, but don't push for this leap. Don't push for this new beginning just yet, because you're going to be a hamster back on the wheel then, repeating the same pattern over and over again. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words, Gemini. I know it's hard for us to keep quiet. If you have heavy Gemini placements like I do, it's hard for us to keep quiet. But the Hermit here is screaming. The Hermit's silence is screaming. sometimes a little bit of that distance is, I'm not saying you need to punish this person, but I am saying that you need to make yourself heard without speaking a word. I'm a poet today. Gemini. The Tower with the Nine of Pentacles. With the Ace of Cups. You see? Oh my God, this is absolutely wonderful. With the Eight of Cups and Justice. Okay, look. I don't like playing games. Alright? I'm a 35-year-old woman. I am mature enough to tell you that you should not play games. But sometimes it is important for us to make the other person realize what they have lost. If you don't make them realize that, they are just going to take advantage of you and take you for granted. Oh, Gemini is not going anywhere. Despite all of this, Gemini is still there. Boundaries or no boundaries, Gemini is still there. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles has been modernized into the card of someone being single. Okay? You see what I'm getting to here. This person needs to realize that you are autonomous. You are not codependent in any way. The devil can keep you tied to somebody karmically, where you feel like you can't detach no matter what you do. If you can defy that devil, my dog is scratching the door, you'll hear a little bit of banging. If you can defy that Saturnian energy and become autonomous within your own right, Gemini, you're going to send this person in a tizzy. It's not a game. I want you to actually become autonomous. I want you to actually become independent and rely on yourself for that stability and for that joy. Right? Make this person realize that you don't need them, because you actually don't. We're born alone, we die alone, Gemini. You are born whole. That's why I hate it when people say, oh, that's my better half. So you're calling yourself a half? Why? You've been born whole. Right? Show this person that you are whole. And look at the turnaround then. The Ace of Cups. I feel like I just yelled at you. I'm really sorry about that. But I feel like someone here needed to hear that. That sometimes just boundaries are not important, are not enough. Sometimes you need to take them just a step further. Let's look at your person. We have shift. Yes. Yes. Finally. That is what is going to bring this change around, Gemini, my friend. Bottom of the deck, we have growth for them. High time. Number 9, number 26. Could be significant. Could be ages, not ages, hopefully with number 9. But they could be age gaps. They could be birthdays. Three of Wands. You both have the Three of Wands. I feel like you both have an eye on the future. And you both have each other within that mind's eye when it comes to the future. I feel like this person is planning something. There's a temple next door. You will hear a bell. I have the Page of Pentacles. And I feel like some of them will have to reevaluate everything. The Page of Pentacles is the card of the student. And I feel like they'll be starting from kindergarten when it comes to you. The Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Bringing in an offer that is truly whole within itself. It doesn't carry any false promises. The Hierophant, marriage, higher commitment, heightened spirituality. You are this person's permanent, is what I'm getting. But that can be taken two ways, right? It can be them taking you for granted. Oh, like I said, Gemini is not going anywhere. Or it can be a good thing that, okay, we will get over this hump. Gemini is my permanent. I need to work towards it. I need to shift, right? We have the Knight of Swords, communication. It's not a strong enough card for me. I will be clarifying. And I do have the Nine of Swords. Whether you realize it or you don't, this person is in their head about you. That's for sure. Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God, the King of Swords. And strength. What did I say with the Nine of Pentacles in the Tower? If you show this person that you are good with them or without them, that is going to trigger them to fix their ways. It's going to trigger that shift. Seven of Wands with the Three of Wands. This person's mighty stubborn, are they not? King of Pentacles again. Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I'm gonna give one more here. Oop, both of them wanted to show up. The Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay, this is really funny. With the Six of Swords that you also got at the bottom of your deck previously, a part of me is feeling that wherever you go, this person will go too. If you hermitize, they're not going to leave you alone. That's one thing I'm getting here, which can be highly annoying. But with the Ten of Cups, I feel that their vision of this future that you have for this connection, it's the same. You're on the same page. It's just your way of approaching this is more direct. Their way of approaching it is, oh yeah, I want the same thing as you, but we're going to take my direction. We're going to take my way. That again, highly irritating because there's no compromise, or at least there wasn't. We do see a shift, so we'll get to that. But the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands is this energy of literally my way or the highway. That, all right, we have the same destination. We both have to go to place A, which is your happiness, your happily ever after. But we're going to go my way. We're not going to follow Google Maps. We're not going to follow the right direction. We'll go the way I decide we want to go. That stubbornness, that is this King of Pentacles energy. It doesn't mean they don't want the same thing as you. It's just their way of going about it is different. Why is the Hierophant here, the Page of Cups? That's sweet. Very sweet energy. Hope you can see it. Two pages right here. Some of you may have kids with this person. It is possible. If not, then there's either an age gap or just an emotional maturity gap. And I have the Hierophant again at the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Wands. This is pretty powerful. The Page of Cups can be an apology, right? It can be a small offer of love. It can be breadcrumbs even. So keep that in mind. But I do feel that with the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands, this person is not going to let you go. I don't know what you're going to do with that, because sometimes breadcrumbs, yes, can keep us stuck in a connection where we deserve the whole bakery, right? But I almost feel like the devil is kind of controlling them as well. It's a soul tie, it's a soul connection that they can't rid themselves of, but they're not even doing anything to grow up. It's really frustrating. I'm getting frustrated. What is this shift then? Why do we have shift? How is this shift happening? Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, another trigger card for change, for growth. The Hierophant again with the Nine of Wands. I need one more card here. The Ace of Swords. With the Five of Cups, I feel if you do apply this to yourself, the Nine of Pentacles and the Tower, this autonomy and this independence and detachment from this other person, if you do follow it, the Five of Cups will follow for them, which is sadness, which is grief. Not that we want that, but again, like I said, sometimes we can't appreciate what we have till it's lost, till it's gone. That is that aha moment, that epiphany. This person needs to feel the loss of you, Gemini. And it's going to lead to a mature conversation, not a conversation between you and a person who marches to the beat of their own drum, because I feel like that's what they've always done. Exactly, the Emperor, someone who marches to the beat of their own drum. Regardless of gender, the Emperor can be someone who's very stubborn, very controlling, and full of hot air, full of ego. Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is so frustrating. They know you're the one, okay? They know you're going to be together. You're going to end up together. You're going to whatever. But there's this element of control that I'm going to take us there. I'm going to drive the car. I'm going to take us there. I'm not going to listen to you even though you have a map open. You know the right way, but my way is better. It's frustrating. The Hierophant with the Three of Cups. This person is annoying. This person is so annoying. I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting so pissed off. I need one more. Why is the Three of Cups here? The Four of Pentacles. I feel like whatever it is the two of you have built, married or not, there is almost a web. Okay, it's a bunch of people who are connected together, right? This could be family, it could be common friends, it could be maybe you work at the same place, right? Common careers. There are external energies that are connected to this situation where if you separate, those energies will fall apart as well. I don't know what this is. It could be joint bank accounts. It could be something like that that's external to this connection that is pretty much tied together as well. It's a web. And one of the reasons this person is not being able to release you, it's because it's not just their world will fall apart, but a lot of other things around them will fall apart. I don't know what this is. Apply it to yourself however you see fit. But either way, this person is not letting you go. That's irritating to me. Nine of Swords with the Nine of Swords. Bloody hell. I'm going to get a card for shift after I'm done clarifying. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, King of Swords, the Moon. This is a very self-righteous person. I feel like their mind is so muddled and they're giving directions. Right? It is someone who is incoherent and someone who feels that they have all the answers in the world and look at me. I am a grown-up. I am an intelligent person. I have seen the world. You will take my advice. Where they're not fit enough to give themselves their own advice. I hate calling people out. I hate being negative about other people because it changes your mind about how you should see them. I'm putting this disclaimer out now. This doesn't have to apply to you. Your person could be absolutely wonderful and very compromising, right? If there isn't even one thing that you resonate with here, click off. This is not your reading. This is for somebody who's dealing with a very stubborn person. Okay, we have double Taurus here. That's very stubborn energy. It's fixed earth. We have Aries as well. I should mention the signs. We have Aries. Any other major arcana? No, that's it. We have Taurus twice, Aries, and nothing else. I'm going to get one more because, I mean, the Nine of Swords on top of the Nine of Swords with the Four of Cups. You have to be independent in this situation, Gemini. Because I feel like this person is just going to keep juggling. Otherwise, they're just going to keep swimming in that darkness and expecting you to swim with them. That's what the double Nine of Swords is for me. That's not your place. You need to swim in the light here, my friend. I'm going to get one card for the shift before I pull the cards from the universe. Strength. Interesting. Leo energy could be important for you. It's also possible that Leo season may be more potent, but more importantly, we had a Leo full moon on the 25th of January. A shift may have happened then. Even if you don't see it yet, it's almost like that shift started within this person then, hopefully. The Strength card for me as a reader is taming the beast within, taming the shadow within, right? This is tying up the devil. This can be moving towards the light because Leo is ruled by the sun. There is an infinity symbol right here on that polar bear, which is telling me that for some of you, and the infinity right here as well. Oh my goodness, I need to show you this. Look at that infinity right there, and look at that infinity right there. I feel like this person will have no choice but to shift because they can't imagine life without you. They will have to tame the beast within. They will have to face the darkness and heal it. Otherwise, there is this threat of you walking out the door. I'm not saying you're going to give them an ultimatum, but energetically, I feel like you're presenting them with that threat that you need to fix your ways or I'm out. I feel like you need to stick to that. This was a very chaotic reading, Gemini. I'm sorry. But hats off to you to dealing with somebody like this. It's not easy. Let's see what we have from the universe. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Moon. And we have the Knight of Cups. With the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. There's love here. There is an emotional and spiritual connection here. There's a lot of attraction here with the Queen of Wands, and I feel like this person will have no choice but to mend their ways because, well, this is how they feel about you, and this is what the universe feels about this connection, that it's supposed to come together. With the Moon card, a lot of exploration of shadow has to be done from this person's side, and I feel like I said earlier, they'll have no choice but to do that if they feel you slipping away. All right, what do we have? I always mess this up. We have Uranus. Oh, nice. Uranus. I'm recording on the 26th. Uranus is going direct tomorrow in Taurus. I did mention Taurus here. So whether you're dealing with a Taurus or not, I feel like the surprises that come about now will not be unhappy ones. Okay? Especially because Uranus has been in Taurus for a while. It has been affecting that sign. And for all of us collectively, it's like one earthquake after another, metaphorically speaking and physically. We've been having a lot of earthquakes, and we can blame Uranus for that because it's upheaval, right? It's that tower energy to an extent. So now that Uranus is moving forward, we can expect things to be a little more peaceful in our lives. Then we have Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. We have Leo energy here. It doesn't have to be. You could have Leo heavily in your chart, but this is the 5th house energy. This is the energy of the sun, right? Move towards the light. The Chariot is asking that of you as well. Do what makes you happy, independent of this connection. Build happiness within yourself. Build light within yourself. Become a magnet for more light instead of holding this person's hand and swimming in the shadow with them, because at least you're together. You know what I mean? And then we have the number 6. You could be seeing 666 a lot. This talks about reflection. It's time to wake up to your higher spiritual truth, Gemini. To wake up to your worth. I understand you're building boundaries, but are you sticking to them? You know? Okay. Let's get you some initials to close this off. I'm probably going to title your reading, "Wow, this person is so frustrating." I got mad at them. Okay, we have the letters B, F, C, R, S, D, and S again. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. All right, Gemini, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.